I wanted to point out this morning, I have the unheated coop, and it seems to make the birds healthier because they don't have any of the fumes or the respiratory problems. But one of the negatives is everything freezes solid. Like, I just bought more sand the other day when it warmed up. It was in the 40s because I was low on sand for the litter box here. And I think it had moisture in it. So now all the sand is frozen solid. And as you can see, I can't even get the poop up. It's all. And one of the things is like this chicken right here, this Wyandotte had a big frozen poop ball under her butt because she was sitting down here and putting her butt right there. And so when she was pooping, her poop wasn't dropping to the ground. It was just like settling in a pile and then freezing to her butt. So that's a problem. So I had to take her in, shower her off in the shower gently with lightly warm water. And then you got to like blow dry them for a long time. So make sure they're completely dry before you bring them back out or they'll get frostbite. So she's all better now and she's sitting up here. So that's good. So it probably won't happen again. I had to do that once before a couple years ago too, to a chicken. But other than that, most of them are smart enough to get up off the thing. Let's see what else. I think the Brahmas are underneath here. There's one. There's two. And there is one up there. And the other day the combs are what I was talking about that can freeze, and they're wattles. You can see how these ones have bigger ones. Those can get freeze, where these ones with the smaller ones, like her, less prone to frostbite. Oh, another thing I'd made on this coop was I don't have a door. Well, actually I bought one, but I never put it on. But I put this little like corridor thing in to where it goes outside so the wind doesn't come shooting across down here. Because before I had this up, with these nesting boxes on it, that was just open and the wind would come across. And it would be okay up there, but there was still a draft on the floor, so it makes it a little nicer in here for them in the winter. What else? I'll show some stuff outside. With this coop, I did the board and batten thing because I thought it looked cool. You can see I had to put insulation there because we had one storm where there was like a little 1/4-inch lip in there that wasn't covered, and the wind blew so hard and the snow was so strong that it all kind of came in onto the chickens one night. It only happened once, but after that I insulated that with the foam, so that's been good since then. Another thing I do is I'll like shovel or sweep the snow when it comes, and then I'll put, if it's still snowy, I'll put hay down. And then you can see the ramp out here where they go into where that little corridor is. I have a net because when I first put this up, the first thing is that one of the olive eggers, they can fly better than like the Brahmas, and the Wyandottes are kind of heavy. They don't really fly. The olive eggers, first thing I did was fly right out. So I put this net over so they can't fly out, but it also keeps hawks and owls and predators like that out, because I did have a neighbor that was back here who had chickens, and I think his owl was taking out all his chickens at night. And then he gave me this little coop, and it works great. I put it in here because I can use it when I get my new chicks. Once they get old enough to where I can bring them outside, I put them in there for like a month as they grow up, and then they get used to the other chickens. So when I let them out, I didn't have any problems with them not getting along or the bigger ones picking on the little ones. So that worked out really good. And you can see I got it facing south, so the sun goes in there. They like to sit in the sun. It's open. Sometimes snow goes in if it comes from the right direction, but it usually only stays in the first third. It doesn't go onto where the chickens are at all. So they're always dry and out of the draft up there on their roost. And yeah, that's it for now.